The Elephant's Friend. Once upon a time, there was an elephant that lived in the palace stables. He was the king's favorite elephant, so he was always well fed and cared for. Outside the palace walls, a dog lay in the dirt, uncared for and starving. He could smell the rice fed to the elephant and his poor tummy rumbled. One lucky day, the dog managed to slip through the palace gates. Once inside, he followed the scent of the warm rice to the elephant's stable. From then on, the dog enjoyed the rice that dropped from the elephant's mouth. But the more he ate, the fatter he grew, until the elephant couldn't help but notice his uninvited companion. Soon the two had become firm friends, and the elephant shared both his stable and his food with the dog. As for the dog, he never left the elephant's side, day or night. Each day the dog's coat grew glossier and his eyes grew brighter. Until the elephant's keeper was offered a large sum of money for the dog. So it was that the dog was put on a leash and dragged to a distant village by a rich merchant. The king was very concerned and asked his chief minister to look into the matter. The minister visited the elephant and saw that he was not ill, just very, very sad. The wise minister guessed at once that the elephant was pining for a friend. So the keeper, who was not all bad, confessed that he had sold the elephant's dog. However, nobody knew where the dog had been taken, so the king sent out a proclamation. Eventually, the king's proclamation reached the village where the dog and the merchant lived. The threat of punishment really scared the merchant, so he chased the dog out of his yard and down the hill with his tail wagging all the way. The elephant and the dog danced with delight, while the king, his ministers, and the elephant's keeper all cheered and clapped. And so the two friends lived contentedly together for the rest of their days, and nobody ever tried to part them again.